Formula One returns to America for the first time since 1991. The new Indianapolis circuit incorporates a section of the famous oval. It's been raining since the morning, creating conditions that should favor pole man Schumacher. That doesn't seem to bother third fastest Mika Häkkinen, though. Coulthard starts from second position but wastes his qualifying efforts by jumping the start. He leads but will surely be penalised by the stewards. The McLaren garage face up to the inevitable as Coulthard leads from Schumacher, Häkkinen, Barrichello and Trulli. Button battles with Trulli for fifth. They touch and Button suffers a rear puncture. That's their second coming together in 3 races. Eddie Jordan looks on as Trulli suffers the same fate. Barrichello is the first of the front runners to change to dry tyres. Expect the rest to follow. Schumacher is right on Coulthard's tail around the super-fast banking. Coulthard should be penalised soon, but that won't hold the German back. He moves around the outside of Coulthard. The Scot is doing his best to stay in front, but Schumacher takes the lead. Häkkinen decides the dry tyres will be a big help in his quest to hold on to his championship lead. The Finn was third, but rejoins behind the Minardis, who have yet to stop. Ron Dennis puts on a brave face as Coulthard receives a 10-second penalty for his premature getaway. The Scot is anxious to make up for lost time and almost collides with De La Rosa's arrows. Dry tyres on a still slippery track explains the Finn's inability to stay ahead of Gaston Mazzacane. The race leader is still on wets, which are rapidly on their way out. The Ferrari pit crew have more suitable rubber ready, and into the pit lane comes the German. Häkkinen is now up to second place, putting pressure on Schumacher. The Germans' pit crew are their usual efficient selves and get their #1 driver out in plenty of time. Not that they'll have to worry about Häkkinen any longer. A blown engine takes care of the Finn. Häkkinen's retirement has serious implications for the Drivers' Championship. If Schumacher wins here, then he will lead the title race into Japan. Ralf Schumacher is in from second position, promoted as a result of Häkkinen's retirement. This stop drops him down the order. The battle for second is now a 3-way scrap between Frentzen, Villeneuve and Barrichello. Villeneuve puts the power down too early and the former Indy 500 winner pays the price. Mazzacane is racing out of his skin, but his braking leaves much to be desired. Barrichello comes in for his second stop. The Brazilian is now in second place after Frentzen's pit stop. It's close, but the pit crew has done its bit to ensure a prancing horse 1-2. Heinz-Harald Frentzen will have his work cut out to catch Barrichello now. Ralf Schumacher's work is done, although sooner than he would like. Hydraulic failure robs the German of a good result. Jacques Villeneuve is right back up with Frentzen. He dives down the inside of the Jordan but runs out of brakes.
Get back to him pretty quickly, come on.
Michael Schumacher could do with a wake-up call as his concentration drops for a second. But that's all it takes to lose control. The German is far enough ahead to keep the lead, but that won't do much for Ross Brawn and Jean Tot's nerves. Schumacher won't need to be concentrating too hard for too much longer as he powers round the banking to win the United States Grand Prix.
It's a first time we've been here, and I guess nobody of us expected to have such a great welcome from the American fans, although it's probably not only American because they came here from all over the world. But seeing so many people here celebrating with us this victory 1-2 for Ferrari, it's, yeah, the best.
Michael Schumacher's 7th win of the season is also Ferrari's 3rd 1-2 finish. Jordan are back on song, tasting champagne for the first time this season. Schumacher is now just 1 win away from taking the driver's title. Can Häkkinen stop him again in Japan? The excitement continues on the track.
And here's the second flag for Michael Schumacher, the winner of the inaugural U.S. Grand Prix.
More excitement from inside the cockpit. tense moments in the pit lane.
Can you see the last? No chance. No chance in drive. Yeah.
We have to finish the race to fight the championship, and today we did not, so doesn't help us.
I'm sure it's very disappointing, but you must have thought those last few laps, you think you were going to catch Michael, you think you'd have won if you'd lasted?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks a lot.